Dashaun, I just want to ask you about just overall, how do you go from last week to this week, just as a defense and just getting better?
Um, so we're right back to the drawing board. Obviously there's some disappointment about last week's game, but I think that um, just kind of follow the leader sort of deal. The way Venables came in today was like, we're going to get these corrections in, but we're going to put this to rest, and we're going to keep building. So that's kind of where we're at.
Billy Bowman's return
Yeah.
in just these last couple of games, how big has he been for the secondary and for the defense overall?
He's been big. He's been real big. He's a guy who we know going to bring a lot of plays to the field. He's going to make a lot of plays. He's always going to be in the right position. He's going to talk. He's going to anticipate. And so I know just me and him being on the same field, it was nice to get him back.
Dashaun, as you've had the opportunity to look over the tape from Saturday's game, what are some of the things that you guys can improve on as a defense as a whole and then also as a position?
Execution. I mean, man, that game comes down to execution, just doing your job, Obviously, people are going to miss tackles. We're not going to be perfect in every single thing, but if we take off just the execution things, I think we're in here with much brighter faces today, and, that's where it is. So.
Does it help that you guys did so well on third downs, for most of the game on Saturday? Are there pieces of positive things that you can take from Saturday to kind of make sure guys still have confidence?
Definitely. There's both sides. There's good and bad. We just want to be sure that we learn and we keep doing the good things and we take all the bad things out of our game.
As a coach, just a tough situation. What do you say to a young guy like that? I know he felt awful after the game. But what do you say after a mistake like that?
I really didn't get to talk to him, but just knowing with Cole, kind of like Jaren's instance a little bit, two different plays or two different times of the game, but they're just young guys trying to get in there and they're trying to make a play. I mean, they're all-out effort, and so as Venables would say, it's effort with technique, and as cliche as that is, it is what it is. You got to bring that same sort of fire and that same get off and everything, but you got to get off when the ball snaps, that sort of deal. And then just the thing with Cole, is kind of unfortunate. I won't say, which side I'm on or anything like that, but yeah, it's kind of unfortunate.
Going to Morgantown, you went to Morgantown in 18, right?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
Long time ago.
That was a crazy game too. What do you remember about Morgantown?
Besides the game, I remember they had some good sweet cornbread. To be honest, I'm looking forward to get a piece of that cornbread. Hopefully, it's the same.
We know that West Virginia's been.
It's got way too much sugar in it, but it was good.
We know that West Virginia's been pretty competitive in Morgantown. So what's the team's mindset? What's the coach's mindset going into a tough home crowd?
We want to go in there. We want to walk in, and we want to find a way to get a win. That's the most important thing to us this week is how we're going to find a way to win. And so, it may not be pretty. It may not be what we're expecting it to be right now, but the most important thing is that we win and we keep building and going from there.
You go back to those road games at Iowa State, at Nebraska, just the blueprint for winning on the roads there. Do you go back to that at this time too?
Most definitely, yeah. I think that is something that will kind of set the foundation for just this team, and so we're going forward. So yeah, definitely important.
Anything stand out?
Go ahead.
Anything stands out about what West Virginia does offensively? JT Daniels, our quarterback over there.
Super air raid. They kind of have been the same for a while now. Obviously, different personnel, but I mean they've always loved the air raid, take the top off of everybody. They got a great receiving group that's going to present a lot of challenges, but that we'll be ready for.
Aside from the sweet cornbread, what do you remember about the environment at West Virginia, the trip, all that?
Yeah.
I think you're one of only two guys on this roster that's ever played there.
I didn't have the greatest experience. Well, I was just confused with the scenery. I'd never been to I think we get there, we're kind of driving up all these mountains or hills, whatever you want to call them. And it was all it was muddy, it was dark, it was like foggy. It was really awkward my first time there, but the cornbread made it better. So.
Was it pretty lively? I mean, West Virginia fans
Oh yeah,
are known for...
their fans do a great job. It's kind of it reminds me of Iowa State a little bit, where they're not super big, but they sound super big. So yeah, they do a great job.
Do you remember Bolton's play and Caleb's play in that game? That was the strip.
Yeah.
Both of them had strip.
Yeah.
Scores.
Yeah. Caleb's was real nice. I remember.
Did you get a chance to catch up with any of the alumni that were back in town Saturday? Trouble, IT.
Yeah, I got to talk to both of them.
What was their encouragement to you and to the team as a whole?
Yeah.
To go through adversity the way you guys have in this point?
Kind of just keep going, man. Just keep going. I think that everyone kind of feels they see the potential there, and they kind of understand being from here how we're trying to piece this all together. And so their thing to us was just like keep going, keep pushing at it, one step day by day sort of thing.
I'm not trying to ruin the night, but why has it been so difficult just from a alignment standpoint? Week 10, there's still trouble getting everybody aligned.
Yeah, I mean, that comes on the players. That's the players 100%. Me included, starting with me. I know I had quite a few misalignments, and so it's just something that we've been given time after time. We got to be able to get into the game and slow things down in our own head. However we get that done, from a different person by person, like it's what you got to do to get it done. So